to break my heart. Oh no, she didn't. For the living, I'ma drown in my sorrow.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is story time. He tried to kill me, yes he did. This man named Rick. And let me get straight to the point. Mind you, when he tried to kill me, I was a child. I was like 5. Who does that, right? My mom and some of my other family members started to notice that he was a little cray-cray. Sign number 1, and my mama tells me to this day, stay away from men who eat macaroni and ketchup, because Rick used to eat macaroni and ketchup and he ended up being a psycho. So Rick done tried to kill me on multiple occasions, and I'm gonna tell you why. Me and my aunt looks just alike. Especially when I was a baby, I looked like her. Everybody thought that I was her child. This is coming from my mom, you know. So my aunt went ahead and broke it off with Rick, right? After she broke up with him because she realized he was a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, that's when he started revealing that he was really, 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 really crazy. Let me tell you the first thing he did. Y'all ready? He kidnapped my auntie, tied her up in a chair, wrapped her up with rope, okay? Set her in a chair, and then the part of the street that he put her on is like a hill. But people used to fly up that hill. So when they go over the arch of the hill, it would be too late. They wouldn't see her, basically. That's what type of time he was on. So he set her at basically the vertex of the hill. But by the grace of God, somebody spotted her, came and untied her. But he tried to kill her first. When that didn't work, that's when he came for me. Why they come for me? So Rick decides he wants to start to harass our family. Me, my mom, and my daddy, we stayed in the house. Y'all, we in Kansas City. We used to stay on 26 and Poplar in a little house on the corner. Rick used to visit us often. I remember one day I came in, Rick threw a brick through the window. And he stole, at the time, you know, VHSs was popping. So we had all the tapes, all the VHS players, stuff like that. DVD players, I don't even think that was thought of yet. But anything valuable we had in our home, he came and took it. Anytime my daddy left the house, he noticed. So he was basically being stalked. So one day he called my mama's phone. She had just got a new car, right? He called her phone. And then he goes, hey, how do you like your new car? Bags out. So she opens the door because she hears a boom. She hears a boom, right? She opens the door. He's reversing, pulling up, reversing, pulling up into her car. Like he's hitting it and asking her, like, how do you like your new car? He drives off. We go to the police department, y'all. The police didn't do anything. The restraining order, he didn't care about it. He pulls up again after she gets her car repaired, and he does the same thing. He reverses, crashes, crashes. How you like your new car? Like he was that crazy. See, y'all didn't think, y'all thought I was being dramatic. No, he was crazy. So, you know, the police didn't do anything. So that's when my dad stepped, you know, he was already stepping in. But Rick was so slick, like I said, he would wait for my daddy to leave the house. As soon as my daddy would leave, that's when stuff went down. Like, that's when he would start tripping. And my daddy could never find him. And once the police wasn't doing anything, you know, or much, they said that it wasn't really much they can do. Basically, until he hurt one of us is what they were saying. So, my dad decided to take things into his own hands. He just couldn't find them. You know, it was him, a couple of family members. They was just looking. They were searching high and low. But they could never find him. Okay. Second incident, or third incident, we was expecting company, me and my mother. My cousin was about to pull up on us, me and my mama. So as a child, it wasn't nothing but God, because I'm telling you, soon as somebody knocked on our door, I'm expecting this to be the family member, right? No, it was not the family member. It was Rick. Rick knocks on the door. My mom opened it. And it wasn't nothing but God, because I decided to go behind the couch. Something told me, go hide behind the couch. But, you know, at the time, you know, I'm a child. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to scare whoever it is at the door, which I thought it was my cousin. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to pop out and I'm going to scare him. It was Rick, y'all. Mermaids, It was Rick, okay? I almost drowned. Do you hear me? He goes, "Hi, I'm here to kill your daughter." That's what he told my mama, y'all. And he said it so simple. It's like, "Hi, I'm here to deliver a pizza." Like this man was on me. Once he couldn't get to my auntie, since I looked like her, and I was the first grandchild too, and I was everybody's first niece, so he knew if he hurt me or killed me, it would hurt her. So he was coming for me. So he was like, "Hi, I'm here to kill your daughter." And I was like, and I remember that feeling. And since I was so young, I was like 5 or 6, and I don't remember all the details about that. But it's stuff that stood out to me that I will never forget. And these are a few of the things. So I'm hiding behind the couch. And, you know, my mom hurries up and shuts the door and locks it. Memory goes blank from there. I'm sorry. But that's I'm just letting y'all know how crazy he was. Another incident. Now this is the one that had me, this is the one that had us all shook. But it wasn't enough still. It still wasn't enough for, you know, the police to come get him, arrest him, get him away from us. He's going to kill me, you know. So it's a normal day for the family, me, my mom, and my daddy. And on this particular day, we would have normally been home. Let me tell you what we saw when we pulled up to our residence. This on 26 and Poplar, y'all. We pulls up to the house, get out the car, and there is a hole from the back. Basically, he drove his car through my room. He thought I was going to be there. And, you know, thank God, I swear God was looking out for us, this whole situation, you know, because when my daddy wasn't around, he would come for me and my mama. And thank God he never, you know, fully got in, because he would have got me, y'all. Oh, he would have got me. He would have cut my mermaid tail off. Do you hear me? But no, he drove his car through my room because he thought that I was going to be home. He thought I was going to be in my room. And do you guys know the only reason why he got arrested and caught was because he raped this girl in Swope Park. It's a park in my city called Swope Park, and he raped and killed this girl. I think he did rape and kill her, but for now I'm gonna say that's the only way he got off the streets. And I remember his own mom, his own mother wrote an article in the newspaper and commented and said her son is the devil. And I believe her, because what grown-ass man tries to kill a baby? You know, I was 5 years old. But I just wanted to share that story with y'all. And another thing, do y'all notice how, because I was young, so I only remember bits and highlights of that story. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the spaces for y'all, and I want to fill them in for me too, because I want to know. I know it's way more than what he did. You know, I know it's more to it. They arrested him for raping that girl. He ended up, but by that time my dad was locked up, so he ends up going to the same jail my dad was in. And once he seen my dad and whoever else my dad had looking for him at the time when he was harassing us, he hopped back over the barbed wire fence, cut himself up, and they ended up transferring him to another jail. That's the last thing I heard about Rick. But what I'm going to do for myself and for my mermaids watching and my mermen, I am definitely going to get the rest of the story, because I want to know. I want to know. It's crazy. I mean, he tried to kill me. I want to know more. There's more to this story. I'm going to want to get the rest of it from my mother. And then I'm going to come back with part 2 of the He Tried to Kill Me video. And I want y'all to tap in. Bye, mermaids.